Friday D1. Welcome, and let's go ahead, let's look at your jobs for today. So really quickly, as you could probably tell, reminder, we have a Monster Mash theme Zoom today. So again, just make sure, please, you can dress up as any monster as you would like, just making sure that it is school appropriate, meaning that there is no like fake blood or I can still see your face, right? So just keep that in mind, please, while you are getting ready for today. Now let's go ahead, let's look at our jobs. So for Friday, it is March 5th. And as you can see, we have a reminder, don't forget to dress up for a Monster Mash theme Zoom. Also, please note that D2, Miss Lopez's class, will be joining our Zoom for today, so just keep that in mind. All right, so first things first, for our morning work, we are talking about shades of meaning. And with shades of meaning, we are looking at words that are similar to other words. So, for example, you are going to be doing what we did on Wednesday's job. Something really, really similar, except instead of adjectives, we're going to be looking at verbs. And so, for example, yell, there are other words here that are very similar to the word yell. So if I'm looking, holler. If someone hollers at you, someone is yelling at you, right? So, okay, so holler, and I would click and drag holler over here, and so on. So that is what your job for that is going to be today. Then our journal, it is Flashback Friday, and Flashback Friday, you are going to be writing in 5 to 6 sentences what your favorite memory over winter break is. So you're going to go ahead, think about what your possible favorite memory is. Maybe it has something to do with a holiday you celebrated. Maybe you went to the snow. Maybe it was making hot chocolate, sleeping in one day, Netflix. One of your favorite memories, 5 to 6 sentences. Sentence frames and starters are on the right as always, so go ahead and use those as needed. Alrighty, then you have our Zoom at 9 o'clock. We will leave just a few moments early so that way you guys can make it to art. You're going to go ahead, click on the Van Gogh painting to get to your art Zoom. Click back onto the link and you will see our art Zoom pink button that will be at 10 o'clock. All right. After completing that, you will have a break. Take your break. You deserve it. And come back to do your spelling job. Again, we are talking about schwa sound. And the schwa sound is when any of our vowels A, E, I, O, U make the I or sound. And it's not usually supposed to do that. So I will usually make an I sound and you will make an sound. And so you have to think about when you're listening to these words and you are pronouncing them, if the vowel is making an I and sound, and it doesn't typically make an I or a sound. So just keep that in mind when you are going through your job. Ooh, I need to put where it says name up. So your job is to go ahead, go through, and you are going to answer these questions. All right. And then you're going to listen if you need to, but you are going to choose the word that has the schwa sound. And then for this guy right here, you're going to choose the 2 syllables in the word banana that have the schwa sounds. All right. Then after that, you're going to do your Zoom kindness writing. We are going to be working on it in Zoom. And so you're going to be submitting your final product. Here, you're going to take a picture and insert it so that way Miss Walsh can check it off and see that you have completed it. After that, you are going to go ahead, you are going to do your Flipgrid. Our Flipgrid for today, you are going to be sharing your animal research that you have conducted so far with your classmates. And so you are going to share at least 3 things you've learned, new things you've learned about your animal with your class. And then after that, your job, it's taken a second to load, so thank you for being patient. you're going to share. So it looks like Dom had already shared his facts. After you've shared your facts, then you're going to go and comment on 2 of your classmates' videos to talk about any similarities or differences you notice between your animals. Now, you can respond in a video format or you can respond in written comment format. It is completely up to you, whichever you prefer, but you must comment on at least 2 friends' videos pointing out, hey, your animal is an omnivore. My animal is also an omnivore. But I noticed that your animal likes to eat lichen, and my animal eats seagrasses, and so on. All right. Then, after you've completed that, lunchtime, you come back from lunch. You are going to continue working on fractions. We started fractions yesterday, and so again, we're going to be really focusing, making sure we are positive that we know equal parts versus unequal parts, because that is going to be super duper important when we get to showing our fractions in visual models. That's going to be super duper important. So you're going to tell me if it's equal, if it's not equal, and you're going to organize them accordingly. Then you're going to come here and you're going to write the name for the parts. So if you see any parts that are unequal, like I can see one right here, I'm just going to write the word none, as you can see it right here, because it does not have equal parts. So I'm not going to waste my time on it. So I'm just going to write none. If I see it has equal parts, then I'm going to count how many parts there are, and I'm going to give the name for that part. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is eighths, and so I would write right here, eighths, and then I would continue on with the rest of that job. Then on slide number 3, we are going to continue practicing partitioning or dividing up rectangles into equal parts. And so here you have 10 equal parts, 5 equal parts, and 2 equal parts. And so you're going to go ahead, click and drag, and make them equal as best as you can. Remember, it's going to take up this entire shape. This is your entire whole, so it must take up this entire shape. All right. Then after that, you are going to do your typed weekly journal prompt. You are going to be typing up Thursday's journal prompt. And in Thursday's journal prompt, you went ahead and you shared your opinion on writing. So your thoughts about writing. So make sure, please, again, a reminder, 5 to 6 sentences with specific reasons and examples to prove your point. All right. So again, you are going to be typing up Thursday's journal prompt. After that, all you guys will be having is cleanup. Make sure your area is nice and ready to go. And also, please note, we do not have school next Monday, so just keep that in mind. You have a 3-day weekend. And yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. Office hours, 11:30 to 12:30. And otherwise, I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye.